Hello friends, how's everybody? Good evening. Namaskar. First of all, I thank the Mumbai Coin Society for inviting me to deliver this talk. I am really honored because this series has been started by our great friend Shailendra Bhandare. I respect him very much. So Shailendra spoke about half a dozen lectures before this, and then Girish Virat gave a couple of talks, and I am in the line now. So I feel very honored that Mumbai Coin Society felt it worthwhile that Prashant Kulkarni should talk. So I'm going to talk about the zodiacal coins of Jahangir. जहांगीर के राशि चक्र वाले सिक्कों के बारे में मैं बात करूंगा और उसके जो बारीकियां है, उनका जो डाई लिंकेज है, उसके बारे में मैं बात करना चाहूंगा. So let us see the slides, the presentation. Yeah, die linkage of the zodiacal coins of Jahangir. You can see the beautiful Aries moher. This is from Bibliothèque Nationale in Paris. When I was there 20 years ago, they gave this coin in my hand and let me photograph it. And they said, the guy there, it was Mr. Dr. Thierry, Professor Thierry, he said he will go and have a coffee. I can keep looking at the coins. So they left all the coins in my hand. I was very, very thrilled to see that. So this is the first sign of Jahangir's zodiacal series. What happens in zodiacal signs is there are 12 constellations. 12 राशि है जिसमें सूरज हर महीने जाता है. Every month the sun will move from one rashi to the other rashi, है ना? So normally in the month of April, sun is in Aries, मेष राशि में है. फिर Taurus, that is Vrishabh, then Mithun, Gemini, Cancer, Leo. 6th is Libra. Oh no, 5th is Leo. 6th is Libra. Then there is Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Oh, I think I missed one, but that's okay. Yeah. So these are the 12 signs. Okay. So the zodiacal coins of Jahangir are the masterpieces of Mughal art. So much has been written about them by earlier scholars that we have a fair amount of idea why they were coined. The earliest reference is given by Jahangir himself in the 13th year of his diary. जहांगीर ने अपने 13वें साल में तुजुके जहांगीरी में लिखा है. तुजुके जहांगीरी इज द ऑटोबायोग्राफी ऑफ जहांगीर. अकबर समान नहीं था जहांगीर, वो पढ़ा लिखा था. अकबर वाज illiterate, he couldn't write, so his biography was written by Abul Fazl, but Jahangir wrote his own biography, autobiography, that was Tuzuk-e-Jahangiri. उसमें वो लिखता है in the 13th year of his diary. उसमें वो लिखता है, जिसका इंग्लिश ट्रांसलेशन किया है किसी ने. On the eve of Wednesday, the 23rd Rabiul Awwal, 1027, after the loss of 14 and a half घड़ीज, यानी 14.5 घड़ी के बाद, 14.5 घंटे के बाद, the entrance of the sun, the great light of the benefactor of the universe, into the constellation of Ram took place. यानी सूरज मेष राशि में प्रवेश किया. फिर बहुत कुछ लिखता है. उसके बाद वो आता है कि इसके पहले सिक्के जो बनते थे उस पे एक बाजू मेरा नाम लिखा होता था और एक बाजू जगह का नाम और गांव का नाम और साल होता था. On one side was my name and on the other side there was the name of the month and the year of the rain. No. But in the 13th year, at this time, it entered my mind that in place of the month, they should substitute the figure of the constellation which belonged to that month. For instance, in the month of Farvardin, the figure of Ram, and in Ardibihej, the figure of Bull. Similarly, in each month that a coin was struck, the figure of the constellation was to be on one face as if the sun was emerging from it. है ना? तो उन्होंने बोला कि ऐसा सिक्का बना जाए कि जिसपे वो राशि रहे जिसपे सूरज गया है और सूरज राशि के पीछे सूरज का भी चिन्ह हो और दूसरे बाजू मेरा नाम हो. This usage is of my own and has never been practiced until now. जहांगीर ने बोला कि ये मैंने ही पहली बार शुरू किया है, आज तक किसी ने नहीं किया था. Apart from this reference, little has been known from the contemporary chronicles. You know, we know not much from the chronicles, but from the coin itself we know a lot of things. That there were some coins with the name of Jahangir, and at the later period there were some more coins with the name of Empress Noorjah and Jahangir both. There were mohurs of both types and there were rupees of both types also. Travannier, the great traveler in that century, mentions that when Sultan Khurram came to crown after the death of his father, that Jahangir, Khurram is the Shah Jahan, he forbade all persons to use these rupees upon pain to death and commanded all that he had any of them either in gold or silver to carry them to the mint to the end that they might be melted down. जहांगीर के बाद शाहजहां आया, उसने ऑर्डर किया कि ये सब जोडियाकल कॉइन मेल्ट कर दो, नहीं तो देह दंड दिया जाएगा. For this very reason, presently they are very rare, particularly in gold. They are, and in silver also not that common. Okay. During Noorjah's time also, these coins were made and the name of Jahangir and Noorjah both were placed on it. All these Travannier writes. The largest collection of these coins is in the British Museum. It has several sets of the 12 zodiacal mohurs and its variants. A very fine collection is also in the Cabinet des Medallists, Bibliothèque Nationale, Paris. I had opportunity of viewing and photographing the same with the courtesy of Dr. Thierry, and I am very much thankful to Dr. Osmond Boperachi also. These coins bring to light, when I studied them very carefully, it clicked to my mind that some of the reverses of the coins were same even if the obverses were different. And some of the obverses were same even if the reverses were different. So there was some die linkage in that. So I carefully examined the coins. Okay. The coins are quite rare, but Whitehead, R.B. Whitehead has listed 243 known gold coins struck in Agra. That itself is an immense number. So they are not that rare as we think, because we are used to hear the word unique, right? We are very happy when somebody says this coin is unique. But zodiacal coins, even if they are not unique, they are the wonders of the world. And some signs are unique, like Kumbha, Rashi, the water bearer and all. They are very, very rare, like almost unique. Okay. So I'll come to next. Okay. So here I start with this great coin, Aquarius, the Kumbha Rashi. And this is struck at Ajmer. You can see here, Ajmer, Zarab, Ajmer, Jahangir, Badshah, Ghazi is written. And on the right corner at about 1 o'clock is the date 18. Down below is the date 1032. Now what happens is, when the Aquarius sign was there, in the year 18, Sun will go in Aquarius in the 18th year of Jahangir only when it is 1033. It cannot happen in 1032. 1032 by 18 is only few months. In that month, Sun doesn't go into Aquarius sign. So in early days, people believed that this coin was a forgery. But it was in Bibliothèque Nationale for very, very long time. So I figured out that what somebody did was, when the month of Aquarius came, they had this, they made this obverse die with the water bearer, and they used a previous die of Ajmer. They used a die of Ajmer of 1032, 1 year earlier die, which was lying there on the shelf. And they struck the coin. So coin is genuine. It is just using the old reverse die. तो ये बात हुई है, एक पुराना डाई यूज किया और एक नया डाई यूज किया. क्योंकि ये इतने कम छपते थे, they were so little were struck that the dies were kept on the shelf. Dies wouldn't break that easily. So I have written all the details in my paper that Jahangir arrived at Ajmer on the 9th, Khurdad, year 18 of Hijri 1032, and left for Kashmir on 2nd Azar of the same year of Julus, but 1033. So all those things happened in Ajmer. Jahangir was himself present there, and the coin was struck. What a wonder of the world. Oh my God. So yeah, this is the same thing I have written. Okay. I have shown here many coins. The collections referred here are referred by Whitehead are from Delhi, William Garrett, William Khazan, Dilip Shah, T.D. Rao, Al Sayyad. Many collections are used. Bibliothèque Nationale, the Ashmolean Museum, and the Bode Museum, all those things, all those coins I have used in this paper. Okay, so whatever I said, I have written it down here. You can read it later. So I'll show you how this really happened. Now here you can see illustration, Zodiac 1. आप यहाँ देख सकते हैं कि ये जो रैम है, ये जो मिंडा है, ये सेम है. Obverse is struck by same dies. आप देखिए ना, एक एक जो सूरज का किरण है, वो किरण भी सेम है, एकदम सेम. तो जब ये सिक्का बना पहला वाला, ये पहला सिक्का है, up and down. This is the first coin, up and down. This is the second coin. So first coin, the year visible is 1030/16. After striking some coins, what happened was this die broke. The 1030 die broke. Here you can see the legend says Zar Zevar Dar Agra Rui. Rui, after Rui is the year 16 and below is 1030. So I call this variety as 16/1030. The other coin is 1030/16. Here the placement of original year is different. Can everybody see? Can you wave your hand? Yeah. So 1030/16. Here is a place variation of the die. So when the other die was made, they took the old obverse die from the shelf and struck coins with that. So the top die is same, the below die are different. Okay, got it? Here, there are 3 coins with the same obverse die, but they were struck with the different reverse dies. This is a Libra coin, and with the same obverse die, they were struck in 1030/16, 1031/17, 1032/18. Almost all coins, all Libra coins are struck with the same die. So if the die variation comes, you can immediately point out that it might be a forgery. I have seen only one other die of Libra where these weights, you see there are small weights on the left and big weights on the right. So this is flipped. On one variety, the small weights are to the left and the big weights are on the left and the small are on the right. That variety exists in 1 year. Otherwise, all other known coins are struck with the same obverse die. We go to the third one. Okay, now here is the Capricorn. If you see Capricorn, it is, the obverse is the same, but the reverse are two different years. 1033 by 18 and 1034 by 19. Okay, 1033 by 18 and 1034 by 19. You can see two regular years. I hope this is visible to you. But the obverse die is same. The same Capricorn is there. Absolutely no difference whatsoever. Okay, now what happens here is a Gemini, here is a Leo, and all of them are 1029 by 15. All of them have 1029 by 15. So they had this reverse die which was very strong. It did not break for a long time, and they struck it in the month when the Gemini was in the when the Sun was in Gemini. After 2 months, Leo came, Sun went into Leo, and again the coin was struck, but with the same reverse die. The reverse die is the same. Zar Zevar, Yaftadar Agra, Rui Zar Zevar, Zanam Shah Jahangir, Shah Akbar. The same legend. Even the small ornament on the Shah, the little things on the Shah are same. Everything is same. They are the same dies. But what happened in the month of Aquarius? Somebody, the die was not ready and somebody wanted a coin. It must be a begum or someone or maybe a very important VIP. They said, we want a coin immediately to be made. And they cut a very crude die, or they just took a coin and retooled the coin and made this. So these coins were thought as forgery. The one on the right were thought as forgery for a long time, but I am absolutely 100% sure that they are also genuine products. Only thing is, during the lifetime of Jahangir himself, the obverse was re-engraved. The reverse has the same die link of the other coins. So this is how it goes. Yeah, this is a very complex die link. Yeah. Okay. So what are the links we find? We find 1030/16 with the letter Akbar on the top, word Akbar on the top, and slanting letters with a bull die. And the bull die is connected to 1030 by 16 curvy lettered coin. The same die is connected to a ram obverse. The ram obverse is again connected to a 1030 with slanting letters. Then this die is connected to Scorpio. So there is a very complex die link happening there. Yeah, now here you see. Here is the ram, here is the bull, but reverse is same. I will leave the slide open for a couple of minutes. You can see 1030 and 16 at the bottom at about 7 o'clock, 1030 at 8 o'clock, 16 at bottom on first coin, 1030 at 8 o'clock, everything same, absolutely. The ornament after Shah on the right is same, ornament before Shah is same. There is no question that the reverse die is same. Absolutely same die was used, but coins were struck in two different months, Aries and Taurus, both. What happened here? Aries now same obverse die but different reverse dies. 16/1030, 1030/16. So perhaps the die broke in the middle and they used the other die. And what happens here? 16/1030 ram and the same die used for a Scorpio, hand engraved. Either this was hand engraved in the mint or this was engraved by somebody. Like if Prashant sign is crab, he takes the coin home and he destroys the ram on it and re-engraves the Scorpio or crab, whatever he likes. So either this has been done by a private jeweler by properly heating the coin, and they were great, they had great skills to do all this, or this was done in the mint itself. I think most likely they were done in the mint. So a list of known zodiacal coins sorted mint-wise is given below to help understand how the month, year and regnal year combination moved. Several coins are known in silver which have been struck from gold dies. The same are also included because they indicate that a gold coin of that type was also made, whether it has been found today or not. Means there are some silver coins known, but they are not known in gold. But all the coins of Agra Mint made in gold are also known in silver. Previously, we thought that they were only mistakenly struck by gold dies and they were off metal strikes, but no, they were proper currency. They were also struck. Yeah, this we have seen, this we have seen, and here, yeah, here is the silver coin, the great coin. Now, Ahmedabad has a different story. I have not seen any gold coin of Ahmedabad, only silver coin. So that is completely different. So let's not mix up silver rupees of Ahmedabad, which are only 5 signs known. We don't know the 6th sign of Ahmedabad. But from other mints, we know other signs. This is Fatehpur. Wow. I think wow comes out of your mouth by seeing this. Sane Julus 14, 14. Jahangir. Sikhe Zaddar. Kasht. Fatehpur. Firozada. Akbar Shah. Jahangir Shah. That's a beautiful couplet. Wow. So this is from the Bode Museum, Berlin. The Berlin has got some unbelievable coins. Yeah, I really envy the Berlin, any museum in Berlin. Oh my God, it's something. I don't know where they found the coins, but they have great coins. And look at this. Oh my God. Now I'm showing you different mints. Now I'm not showing you the die linkage. I'm just showing you how many mints existed. So this is Muhar Urdu, the Muhar of Urdu. Wow. In 1036. In the later years, we find all these nice mints. The Urdu Zafar Karin mint or Urdu mint and a different kind of ram with such a nice sun around. Courtesy Bode Museum, Berlin from Zeno. Must thank Zeno for this. And here is a Sagittarius. Wow. Sikka Lahore. And a Sagittarius. From the year 1036, regular year 21. Again from Bode Museum, Berlin. And this another Sagittarius. Now here you see this in a smaller form. It has the rays going on. The sun is bigger and the sign is smaller. But on Agra, the sign is bigger, the sun is smaller. Here the sun is smaller, the sign is bigger. Okay. Very, very sharp strike of Sagittarius. Yeah. Yaftadar Agra, Ruizar Zevar, Zanam Shah Jahangir, Shah Akbar. 100,029, regnal year 14. Oh, and here we come with the Taurus. Very interesting to note. Many people think that the silver coin is a forgery, but it is not. This is a genuine coin. You can match the die of the reverse. Absolutely same as the upper coin. Same die is used to strike the zodiac in silver. Oops. The same die used to strike a zodiac in silver. The two gold coins, you can see the same obverse die has been used. The obverse is same, the bull is same, but the reverse is different. Reverse has the regnal year 16 up and 1030 below. That's 16/1030. And the below coin, the down coin is, coin at down is 1030/16. That's a different die. I am saying this 1030/16 and 16/1030 just to distinguish. But every letter is different. Even at the top here, there is a word Akbar. Here at the top, it is Shah. It's the same thing. It's Akbar Shah. It is Shah Akbar here. Same thing, but differently placed. So these two types were made in the same year, but the obverses were used same. So I don't know for what funny reason the two reverse dies were made. Whatever may be the reason, but they also tried to strike some coins in silver. Previously, I thought that only Taurus was known in silver and a Gemini was known. And somebody showed me a Capricorn. Long ago, Pukhrajji showed me a Capricorn. So I thought only 2 or 3 signs are known. So they must have been of metal strike, OMS, of gold, zodiac in silver. But no, by now I have seen all the 12. So there can't be all the 12 of metal strike, and I have seen more than 2-3 coins of each. So that must be a proper currency of Agra. But it was Shah Jahan who was quite crazy to melt them down. So somehow people melted down the silver coins more than the gold coins. So silver are far more rare than the gold coins. Extraordinarily more rare. Yeah, here you can see the same coin again. Yeah, and now we come to the third sign. That's a Gemini. When you match the coins with museum coins, you can figure out whether it's genuine or not. Even if the coin is badly damaged. 1029/15. That's the year. This is the Gemini known. Then we come to Cancer. This is a great Cancer from Rhodes collection. Very famous. Everyone knows about it. It has the name of Noor Jahan on the back of it, and it is struck at Kashmir. So wherever was Noor Jahan, in Kashmir, Lahore, in all those places, she struck her own zodiacal coin, mohars. What a beauty. On one side, the constellation, on one side, the king and the queen. The majesties are there, the crab. And here is a Libra. Wow. 1032/17. Remember, I have seen only 2 dies of the front. One die has the small weights to the left and the larger weight to the right. The other die has it flipped. It has the larger weight to the left and smaller weight to the right. Other than that, I have not seen a third die of Libra. So Libra coins are far more rare than anybody can imagine. They're struck only from 2 dies. But nobody knows it. So good time to collect. And yes, Libra and Scorpio, the famous great Moor from the Todiwala auctions. Yeah, Yaftadar Agra, Ruizer Zevar, as Jahangir Shah, Shah Akbar, and the Scorpio going to left. This coin has got another variety also where the Scorpio goes to right and his tail comes down from the left side. Almost every zodiac, there were two ways. The animal goes either right or left. Almost every zodiac had it. Not everyone, but almost. And Sagittarius. Yeah, Sagittarius doesn't go to the other side, by the way. It goes only to the right. Yeah. 16/1031. What a beauty. And then comes Capricorn. A beautiful Capricorn. I always like these rays. There is another coin where these rays are very thick and broad. I think that's not a genuine coin. But this one is perfect. 1032/17. Now we are progressing in date. We are going ahead and ahead. And now I want to hear wow from you. Wow. Has anybody seen this coin before? Again from the Bode Museum. Bode or Bode, whatever you pronounce it. Berlin. Courtesy Zeno. 21st year of Jahangir. Jointly in the name of Noor Jahan. Banam Noor Jahan. Sikazad Lahore. Bahukum Jahangir. Yaftasad Zevar. Banam Noor Jahan. Sikazad Lahore. Wow. And here is the Capricorn. And here comes the Pisces. Now I will tell you the easiest way to figure out if the Pisces is genuine or not. All coins of the 13th year of Pisces, all of them, you look at 2 o'clock and there is a die breakage. The die is broken there. Coin 1, it's broken. If you put coin upside down, it's broken at the bottom at 8 o'clock. Okay. if the die is broken, the coin is 100% genuine. Okay, or the reverse die is broken at Shah. The Shah and He is joined. So here an interesting thing has happened, that the reverse die is broken on all the 3 coins, but the obverse die is broken only on 2 coins. The first coin on the left, the obverse die, I can't see the breakage. I think the breakage was starting there. The coin was chipping off. The die was chipping off. So it happened, and then they had to give up this die. So these are some signs of genuinity on this beautiful mohar. At the end, I show you this great coin. This is the recent find, which reads Ba Hukum Shah Jahangir. I'm not reading it, I'm reading the standard formula. Yaftasad Zevar. But on this coin, I don't see Yaftasad there. Zanam Nurjan Badshah Sikka Lahore. Wow. So this is a great Scorpio, again from Lahore. So with this, I end my talk. I think now we can discuss things. If you have any questions, I can take the questions. Yeah.
Thank you, Prashant ji. It was an awesome talk. I haven't seen most of these coins even on the screen, especially the Nurjan ones. If there are any questions, please let us know. Can I be unmuted, please, for the question? Yes, Amarbi, I will unmute you. But if you have any other questions, feel free to type into the chat box. I'll just try and unmute Amarbi.
Thank you, Malcolm. Prashant ji, amazing, wonderful lecture. And like Malcolm said, this is all which we had seen in our dreams, most of them. So thank you for showing it to us. And we also know that, if ever we get a chance to visit, Berlin, for example, can't miss Bode Museum, for sure.
Yes, you shouldn't.
Yeah. So thank you for, giving us that. I know it's not a secret, but, pointer, direction. So, sir, my question is, you mentioned about a Pisces coin where you said that 19 was changed to 20, but that 0 was not done very well. It looks like 29. Can you show that example? I think I missed it if you have shown it. I just want to have a look at that one example.
29?
Sir, there was a Pisces coin you mentioned, 102813 and 103420, where you said the dies of year 19 were used, which were recut to 20, but not very fine work done.
Not Pisces. I think you got confused somewhere. Yeah, I was talking about recutting the obverse. The obverse was cut. I was just giving an example. Okay. Like if there is a coin of Pisces, for example, and I am a Cancerian. So okay. I took the coin home and I removed the Pisces on the front and put a Cancer on that, put a crab on it. So either this was done in the mint itself, or it was done outside. So we find some 5 or 6 such coins, different varieties in British Museum, and they are there since the days of Tavernier. Since long days they are there. So people, first we thought they were forgeries, but no, the reverse die is a perfect match. So they have to be genuine.
No, I don't have a doubt on that one. I think it was on a slide 24 or 25. You spoke about year 19 was recut to 20.
That also happens. Yeah, that also happens. There are many coins where the year is recut.
Yeah. If you have visual example, we just wanted to have a look at that one. You said 19 to 20.
That coin, I don't know. I think there is some confusion. I don't see that coin.
Okay, no issues, no, Prashant. I'll be in touch with you later, just in case.
I have another question for you, Prashant ji. It's a modern thing, but I think to sell, people have made these class A, class B, class C. What is your take on that? I mean, is it just a marketing tool to put genuine zodiac mohars versus not so genuine mohars?
Yeah, I don't agree with the ABCD classification. There is either A or there is D. There is nothing in between. Either it's a good coin or it's a forgery. So some forgeries were made even 100 years ago. So if somebody wants to give some value to that, they can. But there was nothing which was made in immediately after Jahangir. So somebody has put this as the Zodiac B is something which was made immediately after the reign of Jahangir. So when Jahangir was alive, they were Zodiac A type. And when Jahangir died, during Shah Jahan's time, they made some coin and they were B type. So I think that is ridiculous. I mean, during Shah Jahan time, Shah Jahan was melting Zodiac coins. He was not making any coins. So there's
Exactly.
nothing like that. But when people started collecting it, when the British started collecting it, there are stories that even 100 years ago, 150 years ago also, the coins were so liked by people that forgeries were made. And they say that during that time, one zodiac moher would fetch 100 crowns, 100 British crowns. So even in those days, they were rare and very much sought for. Yeah.
Um, if anybody has another question, please feel free to type it into the chat box. Is there any specific reason why coins of Agra are so intricately and beautifully made? I mean the obverse, whereas the ones from Lahore or elsewhere, they are not as intricately depicted.
Yeah, I mean, the great artisans were always in Agra. Yeah, they stayed at Agra. The
So
great
there is an
paintings, yeah, the great paintings, the great works of art. The Taj Mahal comes from Agra.
true.
Yeah.
There's a question by somebody. Do any of these zodiac dies survive in any collection?
No, unfortunately, not. Nothing, none known.
Just a moment. I think somebody wants me to unmute them. Mr. Manish.
Manish Jain is looking very curiously. Yeah. All good friends.
Yeah, Manish, bhai, you can.
Yeah, sir. Hi, sir. How are you?
Yeah, fine.
You can listen me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now, I just want to ask if the silver Agra coins of Zodiac are to be told as more rarer than the gold ones, as you have told in your lecture.
Yeah.
As they were melted, and so very few specimens are known nowadays. Then, if they were being melted, only the Agra silver coins were being melted, or even the Ahmedabad? Because as we know, Ahmedabad silver zodiacs are, you know, available in large quantities compared to the other zodiac mints that we have known.
Yeah. Yeah, very good question. The same question came to my mind when I was preparing this talk. Yeah, it looks like it looks like orders of Jahangir, orders of Shah Jahan were executed more rigorously in the capital of Agra, and more coins were destroyed there. And they were not that much followed in Ahmedabad. In Gujarat, the coins just circulated, so we find more and more of them. I think the Gujarati, they like their loin. They like the Gir loin, so they didn't melt it. I think they were more, just kidding. But I think all the five zodiacs survived in Gujarat to a great extent. And they also had halves of them. The half
Yeah.
rupees of Agra are not known. Even the half Moors are known from nowhere.
And so one more thing. I would just like to add one more thing. We have known many five different types of silver zodiacs from Gujarat, Ahmedabad. Have you made any study? Have you done any study, or have you researched anything about the silver coins of Ahmedabad zodiacs?
Yeah, I have made a study, but there are not many different dyes in that. It looks like it was a normal currency for those times. So huge number was made. Yeah, I think the silver surviving zodiacs could be more than 1,000 in world. So they were like normal currency, and there were few dye variations. But there was some couplet variations in that. In crab, we get the Inayat couplet. I know one Inayat couplet is known on a gold coin,
Yeah.
but couldn't track that coin. Yeah.
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 There are three different coin reverses in the crab Ahmedabad mint.
Hmm. Yes. Yeah. Any more question?
Yeah.
और कुछ सवाल
Thank you
है?
so
Yes,
much, sir.
there is a next question, Prashant ji, from your grandson, Gambhir. He is asking, why did Shahjahan destroy all the Zodiac coins?
Yeah, he didn't like them. Yeah, some people don't like the zodiacs. They like only nice people living around them. Yeah, they like their grandsons. Yeah. Yeah.
To answer more in detail, Gambhir, Shahjahan felt that these coins were un-Islamic because they had pictorial representations, and any pictorial representation is un-Islamic. So that is why it was these coins were destroyed, along with other coins of Nurjan. Even Nurjan coins were melted away. Also, I think there was another question. Do any of these zodiac dice survive in any collection? I think Prashant ji has already answered. But as such, Mughal dice are very rare to find, leave alone zodiac dice. So even regular Mughal dice are hard to find. Prashant ji, I have one more question for you.
Yeah.
How many different signs of half rupee coins have you seen? We have seen one of Leo.
I have seen three. I have seen
Which
Leo.
signs?
I have seen Leo. I have seen a crab. I have also seen a Gemini.
Okay.
Hi, Malcolm.
Yes, you can go ahead.
In my early days, I'm talking about 40 years ago, there used to be a family in Patans in Gujarat state, and they had a set of dice of silver, mostly silver coins, but don't know now after means. And they used to strike copies out of that dice and sell. But that was in early 80s. So if the, like Jayanti Bhai may know about it, Manish's father, or Pukhraj Bhai, but that was thing in the 80s. There was a family in Patan, and they had the original dice of the Jahangir silver coins, I think, but I don't know what happened after that.
Okay, Mr. Shankar Pujara wants to unmute. Just a second, I'll try and find you. There's another question. I think it's a comment. Possibly Shahjahan melted the zodiac coins under pressure from religious leaders. Yes.
Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, why not? Yeah. The pressure from religious leaders always was mounting on the emperor, all the time. Yeah. Half rupee of Taurus is also there. Yes, it is there. Yes.
Okay. Any other questions? Any comments? Anybody? Okay. I think we'll take a cue from here, and thank you very much, Prashant ji, for giving us this lecture, and to the audience, thank you very much for joining us. Prashant ji is giving us another talk next week, same time, but it's on ancient coins, one of his other pet subjects. So we'll see you then. And also coming in the near future,
Hello, sir. Hello.
हाँ जी हाँ.
Yes.
सर जी, डॉक्टर शंकर डी पूजार मैं बात कर रहा हूँ सर जी. एक सेकेंड, ये थोड़ा पूछता हूँ सर जी.
हाँ पूछिए पूछिए.
Yes, बताइए.
हेलो. सर जहांगीर से कॉइन्स के बारे में आप म्यूजियम के अंदर जो रखे मतलब आप जो कलेक्शन किए थे उसके बारे में बात किया, तो इसके पहले जो बाबर, हुमायूं उनका जो कुछ कॉइन्स, गोल्ड कॉइन्स या सिल्वर कॉइन्स नहीं है तो क्या सर जी? व्हाट अबाउट बिफोर सल्तनत कॉइन्स?
हाँ, सबके कॉइन्स है, सिल्वर गोल्ड कॉइन्स जहांगीर के पहले भी है, सबके म्यूजियम में है। बाबर का भी गोल्ड कॉइन है, अकबर के भी है, हुमायूं के भी है, मगर और जोडियाकल कॉइन्स नहीं है। ऐसा है, राशि वाले कॉइन नहीं है। एनी पिक्टोरल कॉइन्स बिफोर जहांगीर आर ओनली ऑफ अकबर, दैट इज वन इज विद द पोर्ट्रेट ऑफ अकबर हिमसेल्फ, अकबर का खुद पिक्चर उस पे, छवि ऑफ अकबर, एंड there are few birds known from Akbar's period. There are 3 different coins of birds known, rather 4 different I would say, 3 of Asir and one with the duck on it. तो ये नोन है हमको, ये 4 अलग अलग कॉइन अकबर के टाइम नोन है और एक पोर्ट्रेट कॉइन। उसके पहले कोई भी कॉइन पे राजा का चेहरा या कोई प्राणी वगैरह नहीं थे, क्योंकि इस्लाम में उसके ऊपर मनाही थी। और वही बात फिर से शाहजहां ने लाई कि ये बंद करो भाई, ये सब नहीं चलेगा, क्योंकि कोई भी इंसान बनाना या कोई जानवर बनाना ये काम सिर्फ भगवान का है, ये खुदा का काम है ना, वो हमने नहीं करना चाहिए, ऐसा उनका व्यू था। तो वो व्यू चलाया उन्होंने, ठीक है ना। आई होप आई आंसर्ड।
Okay, thank you. I
Thank you,
think
sir. Thank you, sir.
that is the end
Malcolm,
of our
the
talk. Yeah.
next talk is on city-state coins of India, and that will be a much longer talk with very, very minute details of many city-states, and how the cities made coins by the side of a river, and how the elements of river came on the coin, and how the legends played their role. Yeah, it's a very, very interesting talk. So all of you, I would request you to join and bring you a lot of your friends who are interested in ancient coinage. So see you next week again.
Thank you very much. And we'll also keep you posted on the ONS and MCS joint lecture. We'll give you that detail as we are ready with it. Thank you very much. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye, everybody.